All right, practice 2, we're comparing and rounding decimals. We're taking a look at two numbers and telling which one is greater or less than, and rounding to the nearest 10th, 100th, or 1,000th here. And here's our example. We have 200ths and 15 thousandths, and we know that 200ths is greater than 15 thousandths because here we have 2 versus 1. So here we're looking at 308 thousandths versus 29 hundredths. I'm looking at my 10th spot. That's the largest, the highest place value spot I have. 3 is bigger than 1, so 29 hundredths is less than 308 thousandths. I can rewrite that as 0.29 is less than, that's my less than symbol. All right, remember if you remember the alligator is eating the one with the greater value. All right, here I have 4, I'm just going to write it over here. 4 and 91 thousandths, it's just easier for me to see, versus 4 and 19 hundredths. Well, I can look at these are the same, so I have to go to my next place value. Here I have this bottom one is going to be larger. So I have 4 and 91 hundredths is less than 4 and 19 thousandths. Rewrite that is less than 4 and 19 hundredths. Here, all right. Write the greater decimal. Here I'm looking at my whole numbers. Well, 21 is greater than 11, so I know that one. Here I have the same whole number. I know 55 hundredths is greater than 5 hundredths, so here is the greater decimal. Here I have the same whole number. I know 7 tenths hundredths is greater than 1 hundredth, so this is going to be the greater decimal. Here I have the same whole number, same tenth, greater hundredth. This is going to be, so if you need to go by number, that is totally cool. Here we're writing greater than, less than, or equal in the box. Well, here, look at my whole numbers here. This one's definitely greater than. Whole numbers are the same. Tenths, this one is greater. Here we go. Up, whole number greater. Whole number's the same. Tenths the same. I could put a 0 here to make my hundredths the same. These two are equal. All right, circle the greatest decimal, underline the least. All right, so I'm going to start with my whole numbers 1, 1, 0. This must be the least. Next, my tenths 1, 0, 1, 3. This one is greater. All right, whole numbers 0, 0, 0. Tenths 5, 5, 5. All the same so far. I can fill in my zeros here to help me out. Fill in my 0 here. 0, 3, 0. This one is the greatest. 0, 0, 3. This one is the least. All right, whole numbers are the same here, so I'm going to my tenths. Here's my least. Going to my tenths. Here's my greatest. Whole numbers are the same here, going to my tenths. Here's my least. Going to my hundredths. Here's, this is my greatest, sorry. Here's my, I messed that up. Let's see. Oh, let's restart that. Same. 7, 0, 7. This one is the least. 0, 0, 0, 1. This one is the greatest. All right, order the decimals from least to greatest. 5, 5, 5, same. 5, 0, there's the least. 5, 5.051. Next one is going to be this is going to be like this. This is the next. 5.510, and then 5.501. If it helps you to put the zeros there, then do it. This is going to be my least because it has no extra little pieces. This has a tiny extra little piece, and this has a slightly larger extra little piece. All right, all zeros here. I'm going to look at my tenths. So this is going to be my least because it has nothing in the tenth spot. Then this is going to be my next least because it has nothing in my hundredth spot. And then this will be my largest. All right, we're going to write the missing decimal in each box, round the number to the given decimal to the nearest hundredth. So here I have 1.05 and 1.06, 1 and 5 hundredths, 1 and 6 hundredths, 1 and 56 thousandths rounds to 1 and 6 hundredths. Here I have 2 and 39 hundredths, so here's 2 and 40 hundredths. This is right in the middle, so it's going to round up to the 2 and 40 hundredths. Here I have 6, and here I have 5.990, and this would round down to 5.990. This would round down to 5.990 to the nearest hundredth. All right. The mass of a sewing needle is 0.585 grams, and 585 thousandths of a gram. Round the mass to the nearest hundredth of a gram. So here's my hundredth. I'm going to look next door. Going to go up. The width of a pinhead is 98,000 centimeters. Round the width to 2 decimal places. So here's 2 decimal places. I'm going to look next door. This is going to move this up to this. All right, 1 centimeter is equal to 394 thousandths of an inch. Round 394 thousandths of an inch is to the nearest hundredth of an inch. So here's my hundredth spot. I'm going to look here. It's going to bump that all the way up to 40. Excellent. All right, round each decimal to the nearest whole number, nearest tenth, and nearest hundredth. So whole number is going to be 1. The nearest tenth is going to be 1.0. The nearest hundredth is going to be 1.05. The nearest tenth. Whole number, right, I'm just looking next door. 7 makes it go to 4. 5 is going to make it go to 8. 3 is going to make it stay the same. 1 is going to make it stay the same. 9 is going to bump this up to 2.2. 9 is going to bump this up to 2.2. 19 to 20. Excellent. A decimal rounded to the nearest tenth is 2.5. Right, 2 decimals that being rounded to 2.5. We can do 2.51 and 2.49. A decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth is 4.09. Right, 2 decimals every. So 4.091, 4.089. Both round to 0.9. A decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth is 6.32. The decimal is greater than 6.33 would round down. A decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth is 7.01. The decimal is less than 7. This would be 3, 2, 1, 3. Yeah. 3, 1. No. I'm still 3, 2, 5 is greater than, but that would round up, so it would have to be 3, 2, 4. Ms. Brewster. There we go. 6.324. This would stay the same, but it is greater than. All right. This is less than this. So something like that would round up to 0.1. All right. That's it for section 2.